Hello everybody. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Welcome to my channel, Akashic Rose. I'm Sabrina. So I'm just going to take in a moment and call in the Archangels. We call in Archangel Michael, Raphael, Uriel, Gabriel, and Metatron. And we ask that their unconditional love, light, and healing surround all who wish to be surrounded with their love, and surround this reading and the cards in this sacred space. Okay, so before I started the videos, before I started recording, I meditated and I got a visual of an anchor, which I thought was interesting, seeing how we got that on the last video as a charm. I saw a golden path, and then I saw there was or is a movement out there, and I can't remember all of it, but they showed it to me, like someone's forearm, which is, actually it's just kind of interesting because it's, write the word love, or love written on skin. And I really sat with that. I have love here. I really sat with that for a little bit in these words, and what I heard was that an anchor moves through water, moves through the emotions to really anchor in. And what I'm hearing is that it's really would be beneficial for a lot of us during this time of the holidays to not be so caught up in our emotions, because when we see family, a lot of our ancestral DNA and cellular memories can be activated. And so what I'm hearing is be mindful of your words, the words that you're saying to yourself around the holidays, thinking about seeing them, and visualize yourself walking down that golden path, and just, if you have to, visually just visually write the word love on yourself. And I'm also hearing you can write the word love on the person or people that you're nervous about seeing, what they might say, what words they might say. And I'm also, the angels are also inviting you to, take responsibility for your own triggers and your own emotions. And while this person might say this, there's an aspect of you that's emotionally bothered by this. And what I'm hearing is a lot of people have done a lot of work around this, but they're still being triggered, or there's still just some deeper work to go. My dog Lulu, our little mascot, is here, so if you hear her in the background, she's a Boston Terrier, so she's sniffing around, and it sounds like a little pig oinking. So but what I'm hearing is that there's a long history within the family line, within the family DNA, of this sort of trigger, of this mindset. So just hold space for everybody involved, including yourself. And we're just asking that the angels come in for a healing on the family line and DNA, and help bring peace to the holidays within yourself, so that you can see it out during your events. Okay. This is the Sacred Geometry deck by Lon, L-O-N. See what the main energy of this reading is. No. Yes. Conception. What I'm getting as strong messages is that we're going back to the conception of this DNA, of the sacred geometry within the DNA that's holding this pattern. And I'm hearing that it is different for each person. So we're not going to necessarily name it. And that's where that You can take the responsibility of watching your thoughts, seeing what kind of emotion pops up. And for some, it was passed on during conception. Oh, no, they're not saying for some, for all. Take a moment with the card if you'd like. What they're saying is that this is the healed geometry around this. Whatever geometry that you're holding within that DNA. And we're asking that the angels surround it all, or us all, if you invite it in. That's your choice. With this beautiful sacred geometry in a line at that time, so that you can move forward in this pattern with more ease and grace, and with the ability to see it, but truly see it, not just see it and run away with the story. We're calling forth healed conception, a new beginning. I'm not even hearing to read the words. Okay, I'm gonna pull some charms. I'm going to put it down. So we have L, H, and B. Okay, so Archangel Ariel is at the top of this reading. This is my Archangel Ariel charm with his beautiful pink light surrounding all relationships with love and care and growth. And here's a heart. Here's the heart. And this is the wolf. He's representing that you're not a lone wolf. That you're not alone. That you're in a pack. That's your family. And that you've chosen that family. And see how he's howling at the moon? So what I'm hearing is that your communication with your family members, the word love, use love, have love. You can call in Archangel Shamuel to help you, to call in love so that you can transform the energy around you, so that you can speak with love and come from a place of love and realize that you're not a lone wolf, that you are part of a pack that you've chosen. And this is the angel of surrender. So once you come into that place, once you hold the intention of speaking and coming from a place of love, you can surrender it and trust that justice, that there's a higher plan for balance and justice in all of this and with everyone. Also, the Archangel Rajuel is the Archangel of healthy relationships as well, but also the angel of justice. So you can call in Archangel Rajuel to also help with that. And I'm hearing this charm here is calling on blue skies. And this is my teardrop charm. And the message that I'm getting from this is that there's an aspect in many of us that hold on to these tears, even though we're calling on blue skies. We're asking for brighter times. We're asking for the blue skies. But we're still sitting in the energy of past hurts. This is a little harsh, but I'm hearing the words self-pity. But you're strong. A king. Whether you're male, female, does not matter. Whatever energy, masculine or feminine, that you are. The body does not matter. Whatever energy, you are a king. The energy that's coming in, this is a lion, this is an owl. And this is coming through. This owl is it's like a cartoon, which is telling me that you have a lot more wisdom about your youth than you're allowing yourself to be, because you're sitting in the energy of the past. You're holding past resentments. Stand with your inner lion, the king that you are, and see your youth with more wisdom. And then these two came out. Again, the cartoon beaver, which is your foundations, your home, building a strong family, building a strong home for your family. And again, it's children. What was your home like as a child? This is my time. Like the sand. Can't remember what it's called right now. But that's what this one is, and what it's telling me is to go back in time to your home and call on blue skies. Recognize the things that were right. Each member, they're inviting you to go back into your family life, your home. They're saying there may be a lot of pain there, but I'm hearing that many of the people who watch this have done an intense amount of self-work. So what they're saying is, go back and remember what they did right. Think of holidays a good time during the holidays. Maybe it was opening up a gift that you were wanting. Maybe it was a hug of you saying thank you for that gift. Maybe it was somebody made your favorite meal because that was the only way that they knew how to express love, even though they couldn't say it the way that you needed. See the wisdom. You're strong. You're going to get through this. You can call on Archangel Shamuel and Rajuel. And for some, L, I'm hearing the word love. But for some, these may be initials. Could be from somebody in your family. Could be your last name, middle name. Could be with the address of your home, your childhood home. Okay. Just gonna move the camera. Sorry about that, guys. Now, this is the Sacred Traveler deck by Denise Lynn. Let me get some cards. I'm going to come out during this time. Oh, no, sorry, I grabbed the wrong one. They're telling me. Oh my goodness, I thought that was the beaver for a moment, but it's actually a squirrel. This card says empaths, reflect and redirect your energy. That's, remember the, oh, there's a lot of messages. This is like the golden path. And I'm hearing that this can be the self-made dam with the beaver. The beaver energy was in the last reading. If you didn't watch that one, I recommend going and watching the last one that I posted before this one. It's a build-up. This is like a continuation. And these are fall trees. Letting go. I'm just getting messages, guys, and then I'll bring it together. So this is the golden path that I saw in the beginning. This is bringing in the beaver energy. You can call on beaver energy to help work with the beaver spirit to help build a stronger home now and not be so stuck in the past. Recreating healthier DNA. You've squirreled away within your field old past hurts, and it's just time to surrender and let those go. It's time to reflect and redirect your energy. So you can step into your power. On the other side is your power. You are strong beyond measure. You are a king, male or female. You have king energy. The light of the angels is guiding you. Oh, they've corrected me. I apologize. They're supporting you. See how he's looking forward? The light is behind him. They're saying you don't have to know what's coming. You don't have to know. I'm sorry, I'm getting a message. Hold on one moment. What I'm hearing is that many people try to intuit or they get lost in their thoughts. I feel like these are representations of like negative thoughts, negative, strands or energy attached to a lot of our thoughts. And we try to intuit what's going to happen, but what they're saying is that we're intuiting from this place instead of from this place. We're trying to see what our next step is, what the people from our past are going to do in the now. I'm hearing a lot of this just has to do with family. So we often expect people to show up the way that they showed up, 20, 30 years ago. They're new people. Let it go. Connect to the light within them. And again, they're saying it's a choice. Whether we see this about them or we see this is a choice. Everybody has their shadows, including each and every one of us. You have your shadow. Focus on yourself. Look at and love. Write love on your shadow so that you can love other people's and not take them so seriously. You don't have to fight. See the sword? Step into your power. You're supported. Choose the love and the light because you are strong beyond measure. This is the Work Your Light deck by Rebecca Campbell. My favorite artist, Danielle Noel. I'm going to get two. And I'll split explain that in a minute. Okay, that one belongs with 2 there. So there's 2 piles, okay? So the guidance around this I'm hearing is that both piles hold messages in there for you. But what they're inviting you to do is to pick a pile that most resonates with you. And that is your first message. That is the dominant message in these 2 cards. And then the second card that is red, the second card for you that is red, is your supporting energy. It's your second step. So if you pick this card first, know that when I read this one, it's your supporting energy. If you pick this one first, this is the dominant energy for you, and this one is the supporting. Okay? Just take a moment and pick whatever one you feel pulled into. Transformation. Look at that. I know. It's like the DNA strands. You're transforming. Things are changing at a cellular level. Remember we were talking about the cellular memories. There's a deep healing going on. This is a beautiful time for that. And Lulu just shook, and that was telling me, it was like she was clearing. I feel like this is the feminine energy to the king. This is the queen. This is the balancing of the divine masculine and the divine feminine within us. The female to the male king. So for those of you who chose that one first, that is the dominant energy coming in for you. It's about just allowing and surrendering that transformation. And if you chose this one second, this is your supporting energy, the second step. So the first step would be to allow transformation, and then these 2 cards to come. She's now itching. She's doing a lot of shaking off energy is what I'm hearing. Okay, and if you chose this one first, the energy that's coming in, the dominant energy, is for you to say yes to playing, to having fun. You're too serious. If you chose this card first, allow the transformation that's taking place right now so that you can say yes and have fun to what the universe is bringing in, that you've called in. You've called in the blue skies. And if you chose these ones first, you're saying yes to the divine feminine. These are the 3 aspects of the goddess: the maiden, the mother, and the crone, the wise one. So that you can have fun, enjoy life, so that you can transform. We're going to get a final energy. These are the Power of Love cards. Oh, that was fast. By James Van, I believe it's pronounced Prague. I apologize if I'm butchering his name. I love these cards. These are activation cards. So both the Sacred Geometry cards and the Love cards are activation cards. So that is that if you allow it and you feel a resonance with it and you want to invite it in, there can be an activation taking place through the energy of the cards. Ownership. You acknowledge your misdeeds and accomplishments alike. Learn to love them all as lessons. It's a beautiful way to wrap up this reading. As they said that earlier about taking responsibility. Sorry about the reflection, guys. To allow the energy of this card to surround you if it's resonating. We must, in order to have relationships in our life, Archangel Rajuel just stepped forward and he's saying, in order to have relationships in our life, we must learn to love both aspects of people. And not the kind of love where we make someone special for their personality or for something they're bringing into our life, but we recognize the divine love within them and recognize that everybody has their shadow, including us. And the more that we embrace and not take so seriously our shadow, and we write love upon our entire sky, our entire life, and we can move forward and love others for their shadow. Not for their shadow. We can love others and embrace them fully, even with their shadows. To focus too much on their shadow is saying that it's a good symbol that you're focusing too much on your shadow. Do your best to focus on your light so you can focus on the light within others. There are good aspects within every situation and every person. And I'm so grateful for you guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I'm sending you lots of love and light. Thank you.